And number 4, focus on your faith. Y'all know by now I'm a person of faith. And I really, really believe in God's sovereignty. What that means is I believe that God is in control. I believe that he is good and he is powerful and he knows what he's doing. And so when I'm backstage, for example, before a speaking event and I'm nervous, or I'm about to launch a new course in my business and I'm nervous, I remind myself that I know God. I trust God, I pray, I seek him for direction for my life, and I really believe that he is sovereign, which means he's in control and he won't let me go wrong. When I focus on my faith, I go, God put me here. I didn't put me here. I didn't put me backstage at this event. God put me backstage at this event. And if God put me backstage at this event because I'm about to walk on stage, it's because he has a purpose in me being here. My job is just to show up. My job is just to be a good steward of the opportunity in front of me. I don't have to fear how this is going to go because I trust that God has a purpose in it. I really believe that God puts me where he wants me. And I believe that for you. If you're a person of faith and you pray and you seek the Lord in all of your efforts, in your business, in your ideas, in your courses, your speaking, all of your projects, if you're seeking God and you're saying, God, show me what to do, I really believe that he will. So if you find yourself somewhere scary, if you find yourself backstage at a big event, or about to start a business, or about to start a ministry that you don't know how to do, or about to start a new YouTube channel on something that you don't have experience in YouTube, or you're about to do this new scary thing, first, remember that God put you there. You're there because he wants you there, and he has a purpose for you there. And also remember, by the way, he kind of has a pattern of that, y'all. Think of how Moses felt at the Red Sea. Think of every person in the Bible ever. They always found themselves in scary situations. And guess what? God used them anyway. So as you're fighting the imposter syndrome and that fear nagging at you in the back of your mind, focus on your faith. God is trustworthy. He will lead you where he wants you. And as my friend Lisa Bevere says, if you think that you have blown God's plan for your life, remember this. You, my friend, are not that powerful. So wherever you are, it's most likely because God put you there. Focus on your faith and let that give you confidence to face whatever's in front of you. All right, so let's recap our 4 ways to fight imposter syndrome. Number 1, focus on past success. Number 2, focus on learning. Number 3, focus on potential. And number 4, focus on your faith. As I said when we started this episode, you never outgrow this. This is something we have got to learn to fight. It's probably going to be with us every step of our journey and definitely with us anytime we try something new, which if you're putting yourself out there and you're trusting the Lord, you're going to be doing a lot of new stuff, y'all. I've got 2 more quotes that I want to end this episode with just to show you how prevalent the imposter syndrome is so you at least feel like you're in good company because everybody struggles with this. Jodie Foster, who is an award-winning actress, has said this. It was the same way when I walked on the campus at Yale. I thought everybody would find out and they'd take the Oscar back. They'd come to my house knocking on the door. Excuse me, we meant to give that to someone else. That was going to Meryl Streep. Jodie Foster said that when she received an Oscar. Now here's what's interesting. We also have a quote from Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep has said, "You think, why would anyone want to see me again in a movie? And I don't know how to act anyway, so why am I even doing this?" So Jodie Foster feels like an imposter. The Oscar should go to Meryl Streep. And Meryl Streep feels like, why am I even doing this? Y'all, the imposter syndrome is real. It's a struggle, but you are not a victim. You can fight back. You don't have to be a victim to the imposter syndrome. You can do something. And it's like I've always said, don't wait until you're not scared to do the thing you want to do. Do it scared. Hey, listen, I know that starting and growing a business can be really overwhelming. You have 1,000 decisions to make. You have a ton of plans you have to think for, and you are the CEO, the Chief Everything Officer. You're doing everything yourself. Well, I want to help. That's exactly why I created a library of free resources to help you in every aspect of your business. If you go to christywright.com/free, you will find tons of tools, templates, worksheets, and downloads to help you grow in everything you're working on. You will find a pricing guide, a persona template, a goal setting guide, the workbook for my business boutique book, and many more templates to help you. Go to christywright.com/free to get your free resources today. That's christywright.com/free. All right, y'all, that's it for this week's episode of Business Bootcamp. Be sure to subscribe to this podcast channel and share it on social media so other people can get the help they need in their business as well. And then I'll see you next week for another episode of Business Bootcamp.